I'm Gigi, this is Rain World the Watcher, and today we're going to be reading Pearls. Now, I was going to start the episode at the little Pearl Reader guy, and we were going to reread the Migration Path Pearl, because I kind of just breezed over it. But if I hold Shift here, I am not throwing up any Pearl. And like I already went to the place where the Pearl Reader is, and the Pearl isn't there either. So I don't really know what happened to my Migration Path Pearl, but I am not going to be recording my whole entire journey to find the pearls, and I will be cheating and looking up where the pearls are. But so I'll just meet you at the location of each pearl, and once I have 3 in my possession, I will return to Ancient Urban to read them. So see you at the next pearl. I was on my way to Fetid Glen to pick up the pearl there, and I remembered all the portals are closed. So I can make no plan of action, and everything has to be random. So whatever pearl I get next, it's a mystery to everyone. Ugh. First up across from this room is a pearl over there guarded by a lizard, which is not cool. Okay, he's going. Okay, so my plan is to get down below. Hi, big worm. And also not the lizard is over there. Okay, cool. Don't get wormed. I have the pearl in my tum-tum, safe and sound. In the surface, in this room that has given me so much trouble in the past. Oh, I almost just died immediately. I probably should have taken a spear with me, but I'm too cool for spears. Yeet. Just in here. Oh, look at it, just sitting there waiting. Onward and upwards. Now, in Shrouded Stacks, if I cannot die to that lizard, I need to be very quick. Oh god, oh god. Okay, my pearl, my first pearl, or the pearl from Shrouded Stack. No, I'm in Shrouded Stacks, dummy. Okay, other pearl, whatever. I dropped my pearl from the surface. Okay, just hide. Okay. There's one pearl on the ground. Okay, the red lizard came from the other side. I'm really not a fan of this worm. Okay, you guys are gonna watch me struggle with this. Now he's on the other side. I'm really quite worried about him. Go through. Okay, I see one. I see 2. They're both very purple colored, so I'm not going to know which is which, pretty much. Okay, yeah, and, yeah, we're good. Now, I do believe I read that if I go through Damon to get to Shattered Terrace now, then my pearls should come with me, hopefully, please, dear God. Pearls. Yay, pearls! So, I do believe I fell down here and dropped my pearls, and they went flying, both of them over the edge, and now both of them are gone. And I did not shelter since I picked up the the Shrouded Stacks pearl. Just to make sure, let's do some science. Let's follow this karma flower. Okay, it's hang on, it's still there. Okay, yeah, they're gone. Fuck. It spawned me at the far side of Ancient Urban. found the migration path, Pearl. It's just chilling in the shelter somehow. I don't really know how that works when I, like, quit out, but hey, I guess I'll take it. We have finally arrived. Something I am beginning to notice in this first collection of pearls is that the experience of the Watcher is very encumbered, however you fucking pronounce that, when you have to carry objects with you, at least when you're on Ripple 9, because, you know, when you go camo, which is like the whole point, the whole like cool mechanic of the campaign, you drop your pearls and shit. Anyway, first up, pearl from, oh my god, I'm forgetting already. Not cold storage. I skipped out on cold storage, I think. Literally, I'm already forgetting. What's wrong with me? It was Desolate, the Surface. Funky beats? Is it just funky beats? Alright. Jammin'. I like it. I do wonder if you could bring the pearls from Five Pebbles compound at the start of the game here, because the migration path pearl had a little point in it, so I thought that the pearl reader was like stabbing through it somehow, and that wouldn't work. But now I'm seeing it just kind of holds it and projects it. So, you know, that was probably an ancient's vocals. That was like an ancient rapping or some shit. Next up, Desolate Tract. Is this gonna be another funky beat? If they're all funky beats, I'm gonna be a little annoyed. Okay, this one does not sound like an ancient rapping room. I'm doing this for lore, not for funky beats. Like, I can appreciate a good funky beat, don't get me wrong. But I'm not doing this for funky beats. I mean, thanks anyway. Take this. I guess if you don't have the mark of communication, they'll give you some funky beats for your efforts since you won't be able to read them. Is it all just funky beats, bro? Did I just get unlucky and get all the funky beats at once? Well, there is... I'll go pick up the migration path pearl, and there is another pearl nearby as well. But I guess we can finish listening to this. We went through all that effort to get it. This one's a pretty nice beat. If I leave, is it just gonna keep playing? It's just gonna kind of play in the back. Oh, is that it? That's it. Okay. First up, somewhere in this room there should be a pearl, but I don't know if it's like underwater or hidden somewhere. Just like in all the muck on the ground. Oh, there it is. I think I said first up when we came here, but you know what, whatever. Magenta. And to the side, or I guess closer up in this big tall room, there's actually a second outer rim pearl. Not outer rim, what's wrong with me? Ancient urban. Pearl time. First, the second outer rim one. Another audio track, maybe? Whoa! That is an iterator. Is that a big danger sign? I don't remember if that's what the danger sign looks like. A huge iterator can? Is this fucking da zombie shit, bro? That iterator had a very interesting symbol on their forehead. Yeah, because this looks like an iterator can kind of grown out of control. Or maybe that was like a first generation iterator, and that was the well, yeah, because this is during this that's from here during ancient urban in the past, so that's probably like the very first iterator, and what they look like and what their can looked like. That's my guess. Not that zombie shit, probably. Other ancient urban pearl. What you got for me? Host, with us today is Iterator Bell of Gesture. Yes, greetings. Let us be quick. I have many tasks. Ah, yes. I suppose your impatience with your constituents is well documented. It is not my constituents so much as the speed at which you speak. I have many processing cycles, yet just one avatar to communicate with. Eigen cells were banned, were they not? Yes. And rightly. Before you say it, no. Parallel processing is not some devious machine workaround for the self-annihilation edict. Isn't it absurd to limit our capabilities based on the benefactor's dogmatic need to have us mimic biological bottlenecks? We could achieve so... These are all politically inexpedient topics. Yes, yes. Call me an extremist if you must, but I have work to do. And that was Iterator Bell of Gesture. Ding, 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 ding. Okay, so... Eigen cells were banned. So an iterator can't have more than like one puppet, I suppose. Interesting. That iterator was very uppity with the host, which I assume is a benefactor. And interesting that we're actually calling them benefactors now. Now let's reread the migration path pearl. In the area... I'm already misreading it. In the era of Carlus of Mart, long before the era of numeration and object idolatry, there were understood to be 3, 5, and then 3 again notions of self. These were represented in lines as 3 waves of the river, and then of the star with 5 spokes, and then the 3 of columns vertical. This notion of a triplicate self long predates our modern spiral augury, but nonetheless presents a primitive understanding of the path of cosmic retransfiguration. First a notion of the multiple self, then a cosmic intercedence and expansion, and then when deflated, the self is transformed here into the supporting columns of the final 3 figure. So, cosmic intercedence and expansion... as in the star or the 5-spoked wheel or star or whatever it just said. The notion of the multiple self, which is the 3 waves of the river. The deflated self is and expansion. Then when the deflated self is transformed here into supporting columns of the final 3 figure. In this essay I will. Okay. So what does that mean? The modern spiral augury. I need to look up augury real quick. A sign of what will happen in the future in Omen. Spiral augury self. I mean, obviously spiral connects to the big worm spiral thing in Outer Rim, and also the whole, motion of a line, loop, spiral, whatever idea of ripples, and which itself is related to the cycle. So that seems to be like an idea of an ancient belief of how to approach like thinking of the self, which in turn you would use to, like, help yourself reach ascension, to better understand yourself on the path to ascension, I suppose. That's my best guess. Time to get more pearls. Now, there's supposed to be a pearl right about here. And as I'm thinking back into my memory, I think I remember picking up that pearl and just tossing it away somewhere. So I think I'm gonna review my footage instead of wandering around blindly. So, episode 64. I came in here, I noticed the pearl, and I picked it up, and then I just dropped it back on the ground. So why is it not there? Well, what I think happened is somewhere along the line, a scav came and picked it up. And now it's somewhere in Signal Spires. Goddamn. I've been wandering around for a while now and I haven't found it. So I think, hi Vulture, that maybe the scavs already picked it up. And so I'll just have to like come back another cycle or something. I should probably shelter, but I don't feel like spending much more time here, so I'm just gonna and I'm gonna go to some other region. I am just chugging rotty corn and I am not falling over at all. So I guess I'm like really immune to the rot now, huh? I wound up in Signal Spires again, and I just decided, hey, maybe I'll sleep, and, you know, the pearl will magically reappear. It magically reappeared in the tummy for safekeeping. I just dropped down from above and almost landed right on that monster cub. Get, run. Okay. I've got the pearl, and now I have just got to escape with it in my hands, which is going to be tough because there's monster kelp everywhere. But I think I can manage. I successfully escaped to Damon from Verdant Waterways and came to Outer Rim because hundreds of times did I come through this room during this update, and not once did I see this little fella sitting right down there. We have made it with my new 3 pearls. Oh, my pearl collection, it's going to grow. You there. So, first up, Verdant Waterways. What do we got? Big block of text. All kite stay specials, or all kite stay specials today only. Flavored vats, 2 for 36.4. Matted slabs, 4 for... Oh, it's a Q, not a 0. So their currency is Qs, I guess. 4 for 55.4. Van fruit, 12 for 20.4. Wheel incense, 24 for 12.4. So that's like karma flower incense. Provence nectar, 12.4 each, or 53.4 for 6-point mix and match special. Ooh. What is this doing in Verdant Waterways? Bells, bowls, and rings heavily discounted. Fresh essence of ash imported daily. Free 5-wick votive Searge with every purchase. Oh, hell yeah. What a deal. Dude, I want to get some bells, bowls, and rings. Come see our famous crystal pillar. Alright. So, was Verdant Waterways like a mall or something? I don't even know what to make of that. Next up, Signal Spires. I hope this one's interesting. This one better be interesting. Okay. That's a civilian drone. So Fanthiel. Schematics for one of these little guys. Okay, sure, I guess. A schematic for a civilian drone, or maybe that's like the core of one. That pearl is the core of one, I don't know. And I think the pearl that showed us the iterator, that's probably the first iterator, probably 18 bells, amber beads, I think, maybe. Or maybe that was like a fucking echo name. I don't know, you know who I'm talking about. I think the thing we saw of their can, that was it under construction, not it growing out of control or it just looking weird. That was just it under construction. And please, saving the best for last out of these three, Outer Rim, be interesting. Oh, what am I looking at? Stabbing into something green? That's a star. This is like star catcher stuff, I bet. So they've got some kind of big ol' hook stabbing into one. Interesting. I mean, it doesn't give me a whole lot to go on, but it's interesting. So that's our only close look at a star, huh? Well, gotta get back out there now. In this room where I used to be, we got a little pearl right here. Cold storage is a very scary place. I just need you guys to see this for a second. What is this? Why is this? I don't understand. And here comes another one. And, jeez. I'm about to end the recording and then just like 3 more show up. This one's real tricky. Up on top of these towers in this room, I don't think you can normally get to the top of the left one. But there's a pearl over there if you get the camera just right. What is this guy doing, bro? He must be like... Oh, is he... No, that's the box grub. He must be like stuck in himself or something. I think he's been... Nope. This game, bro. And finally, here in Badlands, I have a spear. The purple pearl that we've been seeing this whole time. And I guess I never closed that portal over there, which I feel like doing right now. Haha, it teleported me to here without my pearls. What? Did it give me my pearls this time? What the frick? So, would someone care to explain to me why I went to sleep in this shelter with my pearls, and it says my pearls are here on the map, but no pearls to be found? So what I did is I installed DevTools. So I'm going to try to mess with my pearls here and I figure out this mess, and I'll see you when I have my pearls or cheat them back in, I guess. Well, I got my little pearl here, dragging it around, and I figured out this is the Torrid Desert one, Jam 1, but I can't actually spawn it in. It doesn't exist. And I moved the, the lighting, so there's random lighting up there. I just pressed P, standard ground creature. There are all sorts of things here. Hang on. I'm not entirely sure what I did, but I spawned in a rarefaction cell, and then I somehow closed the shelter, and now the game is soft locked. So I think that's the end of messing around with DevTools. I found my pearls. They're sitting here, even though they're there. I was kind of cheating my way over here using my wee. Oh god, wee. No, wait, I didn't. Well, I need to get Carmenine anyway. This little no-clip thing where you just teleport to wherever your mouse is so fun. I'm gonna try to get back to Ancient Urban legit now. And my pearls duped. No, turn DevTools off. Okay. I guess just don't go to that shelter again. New rule. Oh dear. Are my pearls going to be here this time? No. If I wind up here, then my pearls aren't here. So what the fuck? How can I make myself not wind up here? Ugh. I'm just gonna try going to sleep in this den, and maybe my pearls will just magically appear. Honestly, it's possible. Just show them to me, just drop them off my lap. Fuck. But for now, we have 1 pearl from cold storage. Let's check it out. Wasn't a totally fruitless venture, this one. Text. And as thought leader of this most righteous congregation of minds and souls, it humbly falls to me to present these concerns before you regarding the curious plan for harvesting of so-called star energies. The dimming pallor of our own dear star does concern, yes, and some solution must be found. But many say this is simply the result of dust, yes, the most natural of all things, which appears to precipitate increasingly these recent cycles. To trust our blessed future to esoteric energies and fields, and yet again more inscrutable calculations and resonances seems reckless. Do we even know wherefore this energy comes, and what else may come with it? Further datum is needed before such drastic measures are taken. Many even say the falling dust may yet decrease on its own. I, one glass cylinder, perpetual servant elect of knowledge and resource, propose to form a committee to study. Okay, that's interesting. So, even the benefactors didn't really know everything about dust and star energy and whatnot. But their own stars started to dim, and they weren't entirely sure if that was just like a part of the star dimming, if there was a bunch of dust in the atmosphere, or other mystic energies at play. And so I guess they create a committee to study these energies or the dust or their star or something. And maybe that's what led to the star catchers. That's my theory. In this room, at the very west edge of Stormy Coast, right near the Daemon Portal, there is a pearl. And since we're right near the Daemon Portal, I guess I'll go back to Shattered Terrace. Well, it looks like one of them is here, even though it says both of them. And on the map, the other purple one is down there. So hopefully this just works out. Well, I'm at this side, so will I have my pearls? I will have my pearls, thank God. Well, my other one looks dark now, but I think it's probably fine. So, they need to fix that. That's so jank. That sucks. I am here with my pearls at last. These better have been worth it. Better have been worth the dev tools shenanigans. First up, Badlands. Audio. Am I supposed to be like understanding this? What the fuck? I think this pearl is called like Voice Whisper 1 or something. Because when I cheat and look at the location of the pearl on like a online map, it tells me the name of the pearl. That was weird, but okay. Torrid Desert. I think this was Jam 1. I think we got some tunes coming up. Tunes. Okay, these 2 pearls were not worth all the fucking shenanigans that I had to go through. That's upsetting. But I do like this. This is a nice little tune. Like, sure, it's fun to have some little music pearls, but like, you go through so much effort to get these. I feel like I deserve more than garbled whispers and a funky little tune. I don't know. This one from Stormy Coast. Ooh. Now this one looks interesting. What the fuck is that? Looks like some kind of weird meteor almost. What is that structure in the center? Okay, that one's gotta be like lore. What first came into my mind was Damon, but I don't think that's very Damon related. Maybe... Dude, I don't even know. Like some part of an iterator, or maybe like a first generation iterator. But what was that weird fucking meteor, like flesh meteor thing on the bottom? That's the only way I know how to describe it. Weird. On to get more. Next to this room, in what used to be a dead end, is a pearl. A little purple one. I've died several times being careless in this area, so let's not die leaving this area. I appear to be very stuck. Okay. In this room, there's a pearl right in the middle of the screen, and I can just head on down here. Oh, don't get caught by coral ticks. Coral ticks on the mirror. There we go. Yummy. Down here in this room, I think it's in here. Yes, here it is. Yay! Now I can leave with my sanity. I hate Fitted Glen. What the fuck is happening in migration path? Where are my pearls? What is happening down there? I'm afraid to go down here and look. What did I take with me from Fetid Glen, bro? Oh god. Are my pearls even here? What the frick happened? I think that's a loss. Yeah, I think I took this giant meatball with me, so I'm not gonna do that this time. I have my 3 pearls. I am going to Ancient Urban. Please show them to me. Good. The trek is over, and we have 3 beautiful pearls to check out. Although I kinda already forget which is from which, but whatever. Throw that one. That might be, I think that's the Fetid Glen pearl. Text. T.O. Pathol of... Okay. Pathol of 12-spoked wheels, Grey House facility. From 3 Carafe 9 Frond Grand Manufactor House of Aster Leaves. Oh, 2, not T.O. Bruh. Transcribed. When you came, you said to me as follows: I will give 9-leaf when he comes the fine quality bone meal brick. Oh boy, I can see where this is going. You left then, but you did not do what you promised me. You put brick which were of low quality before my messenger 9-leaf and said, if you want to take them, take them. If you do not want to take them, go away. Low quality. What do you take me for that you treat someone like me with such contempt? I have sent as messengers respected individuals like ourselves to collect the bag with my coin deposited with you, but you have treated me with contempt you have treated, oh my god, by sending the, does it just end there? It just ends there. Just an angry email from a benefactor to another. Whatever this one was. I don't know. Maybe this was the... that was the turbulent pump one. Okay, a little bit of a jam. It's kind of got some, like, funky distortion. I'll fuck with this. Okay, maybe the distortion is a little too heavy to actually, like, you know, fuck with it. But, like, it's a vibe. Heck yeah. And then this last one is from Heat Ducks. Tink. Chink. Let's see it. Ominous whispers again, I guess. Who recorded this shit to this pearl, bro? Honestly. Do you think this was part of some benefactor ARG? I wonder if you, like, put this in a spectrogram, if it does anything. Probably not. Okay, so our last one, we only have one left. And it is in, freaking salination. So, I'm just gonna see if it is anything interesting. Yes, okay. The pearl name is Text Secret. So I definitely need to be reading that one. If it was just going to be another jam or ominous whispers, I was probably just going to leave it. Right next to this room where I portal in, there is a pearl. I must have missed this before. It's just sitting right here, but it's kind of hard to see. With our last pearl in tow, and all our beautiful pearls lined up, our journey is about to come to an end. Salination Pearl. What you got for me? Oh, the joy to be alone among the reeds and the dancing yanflies with such a secret. The beating of respiration resonates through the very density of my bones to jangle the golden coins and wires along my ears, creating a sweet percussion song of thirst and yearning. My mask unclasped, I feel the balmy caress of the sun. Oh joy, for even amongst the many shining in the grand court that they have perceived me. Scroll 47F of the Counselor's Consort. Oh wait, is that like a steamy, like, piece of fiction? It's not like a diary entry? Oh my god. The lusty Argonian maid. That's what that's giving, I think. That's interesting that, like, just showing their face is such a taboo. Okay, let me bring this pearl and line it up with the others. Our beautiful, beautiful collection that we spent all episode gathering. And oh, what a pain it was. Yeah. Eep. No, wait, no. Okay, hang on. We're gonna sleep. There they all are. Except, it would seem I only have 15 out of, I'm pretty sure it was 17. So, wherever the hell the other two went, who fucking cares? That kind of got a little messy at the end. I was having fun collecting them, and then it all fell apart, and I'm kind of whatever about it. And I think there are some good pearls in there, but I also think what's really the point of the music ones and the ominous whispers? There better be some secret behind the ominous whisper ones. Otherwise, like, bro, what? But overall, I liked the pearls. They were fun flavor text. There wasn't really much to go off in terms of lore in a lot of them. I mean, we got some cool stuff about the star catchers and like what may have been the first iterator. But otherwise, it was just kind of a look into the culture of the benefactors, which is in itself pretty interesting, actually. Just my favorite is the like sale at the food mall or whatever it was. the bowls and rings or whatever. That's my favorite. I also really liked the one from Outer Rim with the star. I think that was the one from Outer Rim. That one was pretty. I like that. Very cool art in a lot of them. So that was Rain World. I already gave all my complex thoughts about the game in the last episode. So next time, I don't really know. This Let's Play has kind of drained me a little bit because I've had to do a lot of editing for it, and I've never had to do any editing for like any of my previous Let's Plays, pretty much. So I don't know. I might there's gonna be a long break. And I know I said I would play Silk Song for the channel, but I'm gonna be real, I don't think that's gonna happen. I think I'm just gonna play it on my own time. I just want to play the game and have fun with it and not deal with recording and shit. So yeah. And I was starting my next intermission Let's Play, and then it kind of I was playing a bad game on purpose, but it was kind of bad, and like bad, and like it gives you a headache to watch the footage kind of thing. Because yeah, it was a GBA game, and small screen on or like very small resolution on a big screen doesn't make the head work well. And the way the camera moves, no. So I might be playing a different version of that game for my next intermission, or maybe, I don't know. There's gonna be a long break, I think. In any case, I'm probably eventually gonna come back, but it's probably gonna be like my longest break yet. But Rain World, The Watcher. Oh, I'm so glad I got to play it. I'm feeling a little over it right now because of Pearl shenanigans. But I did seriously love so much about this game, although, as ever, there's some little things that need fixing. But I'm Gigi. This was Rain World, The Watcher, and I'll see you in another world.